Feels on the turn. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Clever Boy, driving out between horses into the turn. That's Kelly's Jubilee on the outside, moving up 3 deep round the turn. Goes Nazzarero, and Nazzarero takes the early lead. Trotting in second to the quarter-mile juncture goes Kelly's Jubilee. In third is Clever Boy. Trotting fourth as they go by the quarter, Frau Meister the quarter, 29 3/5. On the front stretch, the leader by 2 open lengths into the 3/8 pole is Nazzarero, trotting in second position on the front stretch now. That's Kelly's Jubilee. Racing up to be third to the half-mile marker goes Ragtime Ronnie. And around the turn they go. The leader by 2 is Nazzarero. Kelly's Jubilee racing second. Ragtime Ronnie comes on third. Racing along the rail fourth, that's Clever Boy. Into the action fifth is Rough Road. Trotting in sixth to the 3/4 mile juncture on the rail. That's Frau Meister on the outside. Seventh to the upper turn. Can Dent the trailer Legend Streak. Into the 3/4, staying out there by a length and a half. Nazzarero on the outside. Ragtime Ronnie gains ground second. Rough Road moves up third. Along the rail fourth as they turn for home comes Kelly's Jubilee. In the stretch, it's Ragtime Ronnie on the outside, taking a short lead. Racing up to be second is Rough Road. It's Ragtime Ronnie, the leader. Rough Road driving between horses there in the stretch was Kelly's Jubilee. Ragtime Ronnie and Kelly's Jubilee. For Rag. They're off. Along the inside for the lead is Tara's Song. Coming away, Branch Patsy Star on the rail. Getting off third into the first turn. Pacing Betsy with the Moor Hawk, and around the turn, Tara's Song leads. Branch Patsy Star is second and drives from second. Racing third to the 1/4 mile juncture and on the move. Pacing Betsy, a slow pace as they go to the quarter. That's Pacing Betsy ranging up on the outside to take the lead. Branch Patsy Star is second, the quarter in an unremarkable 31 3. The leader is Pacing Betsy, racing in second to the 3/8. That's the Moor Hawk in third now on the front stretch. Branch Patsy Star Reggae Dancer comes on sharply fourth. Racing in fifth to the half-mile mark. Along the rail, that's Tara's Song. The half-mile was in 1, 2, and 3. The leader by a length is Pacing Betsy, racing second to the 3/4. Moor Hawk down along the rail third. That's Branch Patsy Star on the outside. Reggae Dancer right there fourth. Winks Pride coming on fifth. Tara's Song is sixth, moving up seventh. Mystery Title in eighth to the 3/4. Wamba Wanda trailing the field to the upper turn. That's Tricky Marion. And around the turn they go. Reggae Dancer moving 3 wide now is up to get the short lead. Still along the rail there. That's Pacing Betsy. In the lane, that's Reggae Dancer, the leader. Racing in second, Winks Pride. On the far outside, Mystery Title. But put a ring around Reggae Dancer. Number 6, Reggae Dancer is feels on the turn. They're off. That's Foxy Socialite coming away well in the middle. Along the inside, Spicy first, and Neat and Nice. Neat and Nice on the inside, Foxy Socialite challenging second. Starstruck Lady moving up third, racing fourth to the quarter. Goes Spicy first in fifth position round the turn. Missy Key, she's a player sixth. Ideal Fooler. Leisure Cruise and Spinner Eye at the end. They go off the quarter, 29-2. Foxy Socialite leads by 4 lengths. Racing in second, Neat and Nice in third. Spicy first, she's a player, moves up fourth. Racing in fifth, Starstruck Lady. Ideal Fooler comes to sixth. Leisure Cruise moves up seventh. Along the rail, Missy Key eighth. The trailing horse now, as they go to the half-mile pole, is Spinner Eye. The half-mile, 1 minute and 4/5. The leader, a length and a half, is Foxy Socialite. She's a player, pacing second. Down along the inside third, that's Neat and Nice. Ideal Fooler out there fourth. Racing in fifth is Spicy first. It's Foxy Socialite, 3 parts of a length on the outside. She's a player, gains ground second, racing in third. Neat and Nice in fourth. Ideal Fooler racing fifth. Leisure Cruise, they turn for home. It's Foxy Socialite by 2 lengths. Along the inside second now is Neat and Nice. On the outside third, she's a player. It's Foxy Socialite, the leader. She's a player on the outside, racing second. Foxy Socialite in front. Feels on the turn. They're off. That's Dewhaven Gina for the early lead on the rail. Jody Mikey Ringo, 3 deep into the turn, comes Royal Reverie, and it's Royal Reverie that gets the early lead. Racing in second of the quarter, Jody Mikey Ringo. In third as they swing round the turn, Dewhaven Gina. On the outside, ranging up fourth, that's Social First. They go into the quarter mile. The leader by a length is Royal Reverie. Social First moves up to challenge second. Racing third to the 3/8, Jody Mikey Ringo. Radiant Jubilee comes on fourth. Racing in fifth to the clubhouse turn goes Dewhaven Gina. She'll Be Perfect moving up sixth. Racing seventh, Sally B. Skip Along. Rash Vicky is eighth, the trailing horse. As they go to the half-mile pole is Ready Rosie. They go off the half in 59-2. The leader is Radiant Jubilee, moving up to be second as they move over to the 3/4, Royal Reverie. Social first, drops back third. Dewhaven Gina moving fourth. Racing up fifth, She'll Be Perfect. Into the 3/4, Radiant Jubilee a length. Racing in second position, that's Royal Reverie. On the outside, Dewhaven Gina's third. She'll Be Perfect comes on fourth. Moving up fifth, Sally B. Skip Along. Turning 4 home, the leader is Radiant Jubilee by 2 lengths. Down along the inside, Royal Reverie is second. It's Radiant Jubilee, the leader. Royal Reverie is second, racing in third. That's Rash Vicky. It's Radiant Jubilee in front.
Fields on the turn. They're off. On the inside, Little Buddy out quickly, moving between horses there is Tricky John. Hustling up on the far outside goes Petro Plus. They move into the first turn. Tricky John takes the early lead. Racing in second, Little Buddy. Petro Plus tucks in third. Racing in fourth position is Red Wolf. Brett's Faith out there in fifth. Entering the stretch now the first time on the front end, Tricky John has it a length and a quarter. They're by the quarter, 29-1. Tricky John a length. Little Buddy right there in second. Petro Plus is third. Racing up fourth on the outside comes El Matador. Red Wolf is back to fifth. In sixth on the outside finds Myrna Mockingbird. Brett's Faith is seventh. Racing in eighth position on the outside, Burrs Bambino. Eligible the trailer. They move over to the half-mile pole. Tricky John has it a length and a half. Little Buddy right there in second. El Matador comes on third. They're by the half. 1 minute and 3/5. They move down the backstretch. Tricky John a length. El Matador out there in second. Racing in third on the inside, Little Buddy. Coming on strongly fourth, Myrna Mockingbird by 3. Petro Plus drops back in fifth. Racing up sixth on the outside, that's Burrs Bambino. They move into the far turn. On the outside, El Matador takes a short lead. Tricky John holds the rail second. Racing in third, Myrna Mockingbird. Then a gap of 4 finds Little Buddy in fourth. The 3/4, 131 flat. Tricky John a half length. El Matador is second. Myrna Mockingbird comes on third. They turn for home. Tricky John a length and a half. El Matador racing in second. Myrna Mockingbird comes on third by 6 lengths. Eligible racing in fourth. Through the stretch, Tricky John on the inside. Here's El Matador closing. El Matador on the outside takes the lead. Tricky John hanging tough in second. Myrna Mockingbird in third. El Matador in front.
Then Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Lake Hills Beth out sharply for the early lead, coming away second as they look for a position into the turn on the rail is Kay Janae, coming away third into the turn. That's Medal to Win. They swing round the turn. Lake Hills Beth takes the lead by 2. Kay Janae is second, racing in third. Neat as a pin. Medal to Win is fourth. Racing fifth after a quarter mile on the outside of horses comes I'm a Light. They drive into the half-mile pole, and I'm a Light finds a hole there in front of Dante's Endeavor, and now Dante's Endeavor is out of the hole. They go into the 3/8 pole, the leader by a length into the clubhouse turn. is Kay Janae racing in second to the half-mile marker on the rail. Lake Hills Beth in third position. That's neat as a pin. Taking a box there fourth was Medal to Win, the half-mile, 1 minute and 3/5. The leader by a length into the 3/4 is Kay Janae. Lake Hills Beth is second, racing third to the corner. That's neat as a pin on the outside. In fourth position now is Dante's Endeavor, racing in fifth. Comes Toss Up. They go to the 3/4. Keeping that lead is Kay Janae a length. Lake Hills Beth racing second. In third round the turn comes Dante's Endeavor. They turn for home on the front end with a short lead. That's Kay Janae. Lake Hills Beth pacing second. In third in the lane on the outside of horses comes Toss Up. The leader is Kay Janae. Toss Up is second, but it's Kay Janae. Number 1 feels on the turn. They're off. That's Lake Hills Jeffrey for the early lead. Down along the inside, No Regrets with Trio's Folly. 3 deep is Wave Damage, and around the turn they go on the front end. No Regrets leads. On the outside, second is Wave Damage, racing along the rail third to the 1/4 mile. Trio's Folly. Lake Hills Jeffrey is fourth. No Regrets shows the way. Wave Damage challenging second to go by the 1/4. 28 4/5 on the front end. No Regrets keeps that lead. Racing in second position is Wave Damage. In third to the clubhouse turn on the outside of horses. That's Lake Hills Jeffrey. On the rail fourth into the turn is Trio's Folly. They swing round the turn. No Regrets has had the best of it and still does. On the outside, Wave Damage still hung second. Racing third after a half-mile on the wood is Trio's Folly. The half-mile 57 4. They're honking into the 3/4. 3 deep now under urging. That's Lake Hills Jeffrey. On the rail, No Regrets. Racing in third to the upper turn goes Trio's Folly. On the front end, holding that lead by a half length, it's No Regrets. Racing in second to the 3/4 mile mark on the outside. Rough gated on the turn was Lake Hills Jeffrey. They turn for home. The leader by 2 is Lake Hills Jeffrey, racing in second on the outside. As they move through the stretch, that's Trio's Folly. It's Lake Hills Jeffrey, the leader. Trio's Folly closing in the middle of the track. That's Never Touch. That's Never Touch taking the lead. They're off. Along the inside, Crystal Dow with Scamper Girl for the early lead. Out winging on the outside, Nevelinita. Into that turn, Nevelinita hustles up to challenge and get the early. Scamper Girl is second, racing in third. That's Crystal Doll in fourth position. Native Valentine, Neil's Lucky Penny, and Misty Betty. field of fillies and mares goes by the quarter 29 and a tick on the front end. The leader by a length and a half is Neville Nita. Racing in second to the 3-ace marker now goes Scamper Girl in third. The Crystal Doll, Neil's Lucky Penny's underway fourth. Native Valentine fifth. Misty Betty is sixth. Rust Proof is seventh. In eighth is Strike of Beauty. The trailing horse to the half mile is She'll Be Saturday by the half. In 1 minute and 4/5 on the back stretch, the leader Neville Nita on the outside. Moving up to challenge now second is the Crystal Doll, and it's Crystal Doll that gets the lead. Neville Nita trying to hold the inside second. In third to the 3/4 mile pole goes Scamper Girl. The leader by a length is the Crystal Doll. Racing in second, Neville Nita on the outside. Neil's Lucky Penny gains ground third. Misty Betty moves up fourth. Rust Proof into the action. They turn for home on the front end. The leader is Crystal Doll. The 3/4, 1:30 and 4. It's Crystal Doll, the leader. On the outside, Misty Betty's pacing a storm. That's Misty Betty taking the lead. Number 5, Misty Betty, is the unofficial. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Freedom Trip. Raven Charmer came away, getting off on the outside as they look for position into the turn. Little Strikes with Rococo moving up, and it's Little Strikes, the early leader, racing in second to the 1/4 mile juncture. That's Freedom Trip. Rococo takes a seat third. Up on the outside, Johnny Max Colt to be fourth. Racing in fifth to the clubhouse turn on the rail there is Raven Charmer. Coming on sixth, Narden Bankin. The leader by 2 is Little Strikes. Johnny Max Colt moves up on the outside to be second. Racing in third to the half-mile pole on the rail is Freedom Trip. Narden Bankin comes to fourth. Racing in fifth as they go over to the half-mile mark. That's Rococo. Racing in sixth position on the outside is Fine Royce, the 1/2 minute and 3/5. It's Little Strikes, 3/4 of a length. Johnny Max Colt pressing on the outside second. Along the rail third, Freedom Trip. Narden Bankin is fourth. Rococo racing fifth. Fine Royce is sixth. Raven Charmer seventh. Bill Houston is eighth. The trailing horse is De Gaulle. Double-decked into the 3/4 on a short lead. Little Strikes gaining ground is Johnny Max Colt. Narden Bankin's third. Down along the rail looking for racing room fourth. That's Freedom Trip. They turn for home on a short lead on the inside. Johnny Max Colt. Narden Bankin closing in the middle of the track. Racing in third is Rococo. It's Johnny Max Colt on the outside, Narden Bankin on the far outside. Bill Houston moves up. That's Bill Houston taking the lead. Along the inside for the early lead goes Fox Valley Minx, driving up on the outside into that first turn. Goes Apollo's Penny, and around the turn they go. That's Apollo's Penny taking the early lead. Fox Valley Minx is second, racing in third to the quarter. Goes Nikki's Lady, Bittersweet Spirit is fourth. Foxy Delight racing fifth. They move off the quarter-mile pole in 30 4/5. On the front stretch, the leader on the inside, Apollo's Penny, driving up second now is Fox Valley Minx, the challenge. Racing in third position goes Nikki's Lady. In fourth is Foxy Delight, Bittersweet Spirit is fifth. Racing sixth as they go to the half-mile marker on the outside round the turn. Striking Nancy in seventh on the rail. That's Skipper J. Sarah Go Ahead Girl is eighth. The trailer Molly Love into the three-quarters. Apollo's Penny stays out there a length. On the outside, challenging second to the corner, goes Fox Valley Minx. It's Apollo's Penny holding firm. Fox Valley Minx is second, racing in third to the three-quarters. Goes Nikki's Lady. Foxy Delight moves three wide. The field's all together as they turn for home, with Foxy Delight on the outside taking the lead. Fox Valley Minx between horses second, racing in third along the rail. That's Apollo's Penny. It's Fox Valley Delight, the leader by 4 lengths. Racing in second in the lane between horses now goes Striking Nancy. It's Fox Valley Delight on the rail, Nikki's Lady, but it's Fox Valley Delight.